What's up? What's up, man? What's up, Brooklyn? I haven't been on a while with Soncerae. I never done that. This was all lies. Or like 1 o'clock in the morning. Only a narcissist would. Is it really buffering? Let me see. Is it buffering? Let me find out. Hold on. Is it buffering? Let me find out. Hold on. Hold on. Is it buffering? Let me find out. Hold on. Okay. It should be okay now. Like, it should be okay. Am I okay now? I don't know. But anyway, what I want to do is oh, I saw something. It's okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to mirror one of my pages. Let's see. Do. So I'll mirror this page. I might have to share the audio. I mean, I should be watching television or something. I don't know. Like for me, it's 3 o'clock in the afternoon because I'm way on the other side of the planet. Or 4:23 in the afternoon. I'm way on the other side of the planet. Okay, so for me, it's okay. So here's what I'm going to do. So I started talking about Soncerae like 2 years ago. Well, it was before this. It was before this because me and Stupidity Exodus. It was me and Stupidity Exodus like that originated all this stuff, and then it was like Bomb Cherry and all these other people came in like at later times. But I was like one of the originators to say that, like me and Stupidity Exodus were talking about Soncerae, and then slowly you had more other people coming in and stuff like that. Um, and the reason why we didn't like her is because, or the reason why we made videos about her is because the amount of lies that she was telling. So she tells a lot of lies. She just mostly everything that comes out of her mouth is a lie, and she's pretty good at acting. She has tried many times to reinvent her channel, as you can see. So you see, it got like 42,000 subscribers, right? So she has 42,000 subscribers, but when she does a live stream, she only has like 99 to 100. At most, she might have 200 because she's like back from the dead. And that was her plan all along. Her plan all along was to gain sympathy by faking her own death. She said that somebody else said that she was dead, which is a complete load of BS. Whatever she's telling you now, it's a complete lie. Okay, she's lying. I can bet my life on it. Everything she's telling you is a lie. Okay, she did this because of her ego. She has to have something to bring in money to bring back some kind of a revenue. So she dragged the priest and that other girl. I forgot her name. Sandra or something. It was priest's girlfriend or wife or something like this. So she dragged him through the mud along with a man, Chris, right? And I don't remember Chris Law. So these two people she dragged in the mud for over a year. If she had dry content, she would bring it back and then she would start talking all of this crap about this. And she would tell the same story over and over and over and over again until people just got tired of it. So at the first story, when she got kicked out of the extended stay hotel or wherever she was, and she had a kid with a guy she only knew for like 3 weeks. Okay. Um, then she decided to move in with him and all this other stuff. And I think what happened there was because her daughter was going to university and she wasn't 18 anymore. She wasn't receiving that paycheck, welfare and all this kind of stuff. And this is why, she had to find something else. So she had to find somebody. So she found Priest, had a baby with him, and now she can get support for that baby. How do I know this? Because my foster mother did the same thing. Okay, my foster mother did the same thing. I was in the black community. I used to live in the Bronx. Everybody around her did the same thing. A bunch like welfare mothers. So when a kid grow up, they got to find somebody else, or when a kid run away, they're not making money anymore. So they got to find a way to get another kid so that they can get a paycheck because they never really worked. They make themselves seem like they were working, but they never really had a job. They never taught their children what the meaning of going to work means. Okay. So the only thing that Soncerae has, okay, the only thing that Santore has right now is this YouTube channel. She has nothing else. She had Uber. She probably messed that up. But I know that in Atlanta, she didn't have anything. She didn't have any way of making money. Okay. And the only way to make money was through this YouTube channel. And she was making like $500 a month. The rest was most likely benefits, social benefits from welfare, these kinds of things. Okay. Then she found Priest and it was like, oh, jackpot. And then she decided to make a story, like a reality show out of it, out of her child, out of a baby. Right. And she stretched it for a year. And then when people just got tired of it and she wasn't getting like 10,000 views anymore or 9,000, not even 9,000, it was like 5,000. Right. So she wasn't getting 5,000 views per video anymore. She was getting like 200, 300, 600 views after she's supposedly gotten 43,000 subscribers. Then she had to think of another con. And that con was, oh, I'm dead. I killed myself. Now she's going to sit up there and tell you that somebody made a rumor that she killed herself. So if somebody made a rumor that you died of suicide or whatever from bullying or whatever, and you didn't die, how come you didn't come back and say something? Like immediately. Like, I'm not dead, y'all. How come you left for like 3 or 4 months? Right? 3 months. Because this happened in May, right? Let's see, May, June, July, August, September. So like 5 months. So what she's trying to do is just trying, like a phoenix that rises from the ashes. She's trying to rebirth the Soncerae channel. And all that's going to happen is diminishing return. Okay, because this is the last straw. Like, I'm dead. Okay, I'm back. So for like a month, less than a month, you're going to get a few more people say, oh, I thought you was dead. They're going to be surprised. You're going to have the most you've ever had today with 99 viewers looking at your stuff, maybe 150 people looking at your stuff. But then Every subsequent video after that, it will be lower and lower and lower and lower, because your biggest video, the last one before you died, has like 25,000 views or something around that point. But when you rise from the dead, you're only going to get like 99 of those people are going to say, oh, yeah. 99 people are invested in you to say, oh, this is interesting enough for me to hang around. But after that, it's going to be diminishing returns. You will have 2 or 3,000 people, maybe 5,000, that will say, oh, she wasn't dead. I want to know the story. And then after they find out the story, because she's not the greatest storyteller, she's a great liar. She's not a great storyteller. What's going to happen after that is like, oh, okay, now I know what happened. Now I'm going to other things. F you, Soncerae. I'm out of here. Then you're back to where you were with your 700 views, with your 800 views. And I give it a month or less than a month. That's going to be the same thing. And then she's going to come back with the controversial stuff, these controversial trying to clickbait titles. And then she's going to go back on Chris Law and Priest again, because that's the only thing she's going to have to fall back on. So we haven't heard the Priest and Chris Law story in 6 months. We're going to hear this story. And she probably got some new stories, some Ivana Aspelantos, that woman, that story or something. But I tell you that it's all a lie. Everything is a lie. Okay? She pretended. It's very simple. We call this, I think it's called Occam's razor. So the easiest answer is probably the answer. Okay, and the easiest answer is not very complicated. She faked her death to get more views so she could get a paycheck. Why? Because she didn't get a stimulus check, right? So she was angry about that. Remember, that was the last 2 videos. It was about something in I don't know if it was a video or if it was a post that she put on her Facebook. Oh, they're not giving me a paycheck or something because they're paying her child support, right? So she didn't get any money. She had to find a way to get the stimulus like everybody else was getting. So she faked her own death. Oh, I'm dead, right? And when she did that, it was with the intention of not coming back. Okay? When she did that, it was with the intention, okay, of not returning. She wanted people to feel guilty that oh, see, I'm being bullied. She wanted you to worry about her. She wanted attention, right? And people really didn't give a fuck. They didn't care. They cared for like a week or two, and then everybody forgot about Soncerae. And then after the initial anger of and this initial new idea of this, I'm dead, right? If you really, because there was a light in somewhere in the back of her mind saying, I want to return. I'm gonna return. I'm gonna return soon, and that's the reason why she didn't delete her channel, right? Because if you really killed yourself, if you really didn't care about the world, goodbye, cruel world, right? You would have deleted your Soncerae channel, then killed yourself. But you didn't do that. You left it up. And then you created some phony article. You know, for those who don't know the phony article, Soncerae. Okay, this is a phony article. You can pay people to do this on Fiverr. She thinks people are stupid. Like, you can pay people to write articles for you. You never heard of this article before. You never heard of this group before. You can pay people to do this for you, to write an article about you. Okay, they got people that do that. All right, news break. News break. Who's ever heard of that? No one's ever heard of that, right? You pay people to write this for you, or you write it yourself and then you publish it, right? But really, look at this. She's really feeling herself, right? Right? She really fit. She did this. Okay, this is her broken but healing, because you keep seeing this come up, broken but healing. You remember she sung that song, broken but healing, all this kind. This is Soncerae. Okay, so make sure you post that the stalkers were black male named Minister Jab Tommy Coon. They had nothing to do with her doing what she did. She's just a narcissist, and narcissists do these types of things. Okay, here's one dead death. So you can just pay people to do this. So she was trying to get a GoFundMe. Nobody is going to go through all of this to say Soncerae is dead. Okay, if they did, because she's trying to say somebody set made a rumor, and all of these things that they doing is cruel. That's what they doing to me. It's cruel what they're doing to me. And you can look at this and see that nobody cared. This is nothing. This is someone. This is her creating these types of things. Nobody's going to take the time to write 4 and 5 of obituaries for Soncerae Smith, and then she's not going to come back to defend herself and say, no, look, I'm alive. This is all done by Mrs. Soncerae Smith. Okay? All done. You will have dumb black people that believed it. Like, are you really dead? I was laughing heavily because I'm like, I didn't laugh at the time, because there's always some very, very small, very, 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 very small possibility. But the possibility is so microscopic because we know Santore, okay? So when I wasn't on the video, I was laughing my ass off because I'm like, this chick is bamboozling you all. It's malarkey, okay? It's malarkey. What she's doing, she's bamboozling you. You do understand that, right? But there were some people that went to bat for her and said, "Yeah, she's been bullying." And the reason why people make videos about her, you know, done for insurance policy. Viral said it's done for an insurance policy. This is not done for insurance policy. It's done for narcissism. She's a narcissist. These are how narcissists behave. These are how sociopathic narcissists. I just call her narcissist. I don't know if she's sociopathic. But she's definitely a narcissist. Like, she has children. She doesn't care get in the crossfire of what she does. That can get hurt, or something can happen as the result of this skullduggery, of these kind of crazy things that she's doing online. She doesn't care that, one of her children goes to a university, and that what if somebody knows of Soncerae, the channel, and it just makes your mother look like a crazy person. Right? When my children, they go to school, the other children will not think that their dad is a nut job, because we have sense enough that if you have dirty laundry, you don't put it online. You keep it to yourself. If it's dirty laundry that embarrasses you, that is very embarrassing, you keep it to yourself. And Santore cannot do that. Her basically her narcissism, her ego will not allow her uh to stay dead. And that's what I said. Okay. And here I said it here. I said her ego will not allow her to stay dead. Okay. Where was it? Because I do stuff about Umar Johnson too. Because they're kind of like one and the same. See, Sansare's ego will never let her stay dead. Her ego is too big. And what happened was when she pretend died, she probably tried to start up some GoFundMe or try to start up something. It wasn't successful. She thought she was going to keep getting views or she was going to have some kind of legacy that she left behind. And just people just stopped giving a fuck. And then she says, okay, now I have to have my great comeback. And then I'm just going to blame you and I'm going to berate you so I can avoid the responsibility of telling you why I did this immature, narcissistic, selfish act, which she didn't think about her children. You faking your death online. How does your children gonna react to that? I mean, how's your daughter gonna react to that? She has brainwashed her daughter where her daughter accepts the skull fuckery of what her mother does. And it's insane. Like any person should have sense enough to say, Mom, you have to stop doing this. It's making me look bad. This is horrible what you're doing. Right? But that's not what happens. Okay? That's not what happens. What happens is that she perpetuates the stuff that her mother does. And you can't blame it on her, okay? Because she's young. She's like 19 or something or 20. You can't really blame her. She was raised in this bullshit. This is insane. It's insane. It's insane, right? What Soncerae is basically doing. I want to go over to her channel, but she might freaking copyright strike me or something. Which I don't really mind because I don't have any strikes. I don't really care about this channel so much. Yeah. Okay, so she's gone now, I think, or whatever. See here? So she has a little spike, right? She has a spike and she's going to try to capitalize off of this, right? So 2 days ago she got 2,000, and I'm telling you it's going to be diminishing return. Every new video she makes is just going to be lower and lower in number until it's back to like 600. Those people who were with you before, they're going to leave now. You think they're going to come back and support you? No matter what you say, this shit is fuckery. Okay? It's malarkey. So it's like Soncerae is doing what on OnlyFans? And what does this mean?
Studies and research. And my statements are not meant to be used as tools to manipulate or misguide our moderators.
Okay, so you have this kind of thing. Notice she doesn't let you comment, right? Because she doesn't want to take responsibility. Oh, well, this one she does. So this one she lets you know. Let's see the people, what they say. But you can see that you have 1,156 views. She just came back from the dead. So you should have like at least 300 comments because everybody gonna want to comment. Most people gonna want to comment, right? But you only see 12 because most of them are negative. Most of them is like you're fucking batshit crazy. You're batshit. Get off of YouTube. Take care of your children. So now we go back to square one. She was doing good being off of YouTube, taking care of your kid, right? You're gonna have dumb people like this. Great video, Soncerae. The bitch faked her fucking death. Like, I mean, as black people, we believe fucking anything. Like, seriously, we are not the sharpest tools in the tool shed. Excuse my language. Um, hey, beautiful, glad to see you back. We gotta work on something. So some of this might be fake. I don't know. Nope, he's real. And you're like, what? You know, and you think and you see these kind of comments, and she's only letting you see the comments that she hasn't deleted, right? Because I'm telling you, there's 300 comments. So 280 of the comments are all negative. They're negative. Because most people are saying, what the fuck are you doing? Why did you fake your own death? Right? You're gonna have the dummies like this. It's gonna be happy you're back. Like, and they're talking to her like she ain't never left. Like she ain't been gone for 6 months. Hey, Santore, off the subject. I'm so happy and thankful that you are alive and well. We knew she was alive. You gotta be a complete idiot to think she was not alive. Okay? So you had me in tears for a while. It's good to hear from you. Be blessed. I'm so happy to know you're still here. Still my fave. Glad you're back. I'm so happy you're back. First time on your channel, and you kept me engaged in every word you spoke. The way you explained the topic made me want to know more. I mean, I'm trying to allow my man to lead, and it's hard because I'm a dominant woman, so I tend to fight it. Every word you spoke was on the nail. And I thank you for helping me understand that it's not a bad thing to submit to my man. You fucking dummy. She just came back from the dead. Talk about that, you fucking idiot. She just came back from the dead. From faking her own death. This is what you should be talking about. Not, I'm a dominant woman. You idiot. And then this girl actually says it verbatim. Girl, you rose from the ashes. Rose as ROSE. Oh, man. Girl, you rose from the ashes. So glad you are back. Oh, man. Hey, Phoenix, what did I just say? I told you she's gonna pretend like, oh, I'm just Phoenix. I just faked my death. Phoenixes don't fake their death. They really die. And then they come back after they really die or they get killed. This is none of the above. None of the above. And you will have these dumb mother freaking Negroes. I call them Negroes because that's what they are. Negroes, spelled with a K, not an N. These Negroes who aren't the sharpest tools in the tool shed speaking like ain't nothing happened. This narcissist faked her own death. This narcissist that has a son, a probably right now 3-year-old son, and a 20-something-year-old daughter that has children, that faked her death online, comes back like there's nothing wrong with that, and start talking about the shit she was talking about before she faked her death, and act like we are not going to say something. It's insane. It's insane. Insane. This and this is super gaslighting. Okay. Super, super, super gaslight. She just gaslighting. I'm probably not gonna make so many. I'm not gonna make so many videos about her, because I just don't want to give her the attention. I don't want to give her the I don't want to give her the attention. If you're showing us what you looking at, we can't see it. Can y'all see what I see? I thought you could see what I'm saying. Can't you see it? So I'm here at 5 o'clock in the afternoon. On the other side of the planet. On the other side of the planet, ranting, okay, about this idiot of a woman. Like, it's insane. It's insane. Me and the boys, me and Stupidity Exodus almost took her channel down. She had 2 strikes left. She hurried up and cleaned that up, I tell you. Because she had so many kinds of this, horrible things on her channel before. We had her on 2 strikes. And then there was actually a time where we got her channel deleted. And then she managed to get the channel back. I don't understand how she did it, but she is attached to that channel at the hip. If you take that channel away from her, I'm not liable to know what she'll do for this channel, because this is not the amount of views that she now the subscribers that she has these subscribers. She had them, and then she loses them all because of her narcissistic lying behavior. And then people give her money at first, and then they stop giving her money because they're like, oh, I'm being cheated. But she keeps on like resurfacing or coming back or trying to reinvent herself. And then there's a sucker born every minute. There's a sucker born every minute. And I was one of those suckers. I gave her like $50 one time for some stupid book that I don't know what the hell was wrong with me. Okay, I must have been on cocaine or something, but it was some stupid book. I was like, yeah, I'll support her. Well, no problem. I never got the book, never got the tickets. Right. Same thing with Umar Johnson. I said with Umar Johnson, I actually gave him what? I gave him what, 1,000? I gave him $1,000 at one of his sessions, and he was supposed to do something, and he didn't do it. And for him, the most despised internet personalities is basically Umar Johnson and Soncerae Smith. It used to be Tanya TKO, but she got enough sense to leave and to change her life around. Okay. These people, they will never, ever, pretty much never change. I'm still going to be making more Umar Johnson videos, but for me, Santore is just not interesting enough to make anything about. She's just not an interesting character. And I think she did this because she's given us more material to work with so people could talk about her. And I'm just, like I said, it's diminishing returns. I don't feel like talking about her no more because She don't got nothing to offer. She's not interesting at all. She faked her death. I made a video about that. Back in the days, I would have made like 4 or 5 videos about that. But like I said, diminishing returns. Everybody gets it on YouTube. Everybody gets it. Everybody wears their work welcome out on YouTube eventually. Even people like PewDiePie, he's wearing his welcome out. Okay. But in Soncerae, she doesn't understand that your welcome was worn out like 6 years ago. That was at your height. Now you're just done. And she refuses to understand that. And it's just going to spell doom. Okay. So this is Stop Smoking, Stop Drinking. I hope you enjoyed this cast. And maybe another time I'll do a live stream for you guys. But I'm on the other side of the planet. So sometimes, who knows? We'll see. So I'm out. Peace. All right. I had to get out this way, right? Okay. See you guys. Oh.